man. So this is my first MotoVlog. Just kind of testing out the microphone, see if you can actually hear me over my loud fucking pipes. I guess this way, if somebody pulls out in front of me, I can say goodbye to my wife real quick too before I before I face plant in them. A beautiful day. Gotta love riding in Texas. It's February. I'm out here in a t-shirt. I gotta get gas. It's actually my first time getting gas on my new bike also, so it's a day of firsts. We'll see how that goes. All this fucking lawnmower, fucking allergies are fine 99% of the time, and fucking this time of year comes. Alright, well, I'm anxious to see how this actually looks. Sure you guys can hear me a lot better with that shit down. Here's a motorcycle dude. Of course he doesn't want to wave. I also said he was on a motorcycle. My bad. I guess while I'm riding, I'll review my motorcycle for you guys. This is a 2016 Dyna Wide Glide. I just picked it up, I don't know, a little over a month ago now. I've only put, I don't know, 300 miles or so on it. Absolutely beautiful bike. I will say, you know, I've ridden before. I grew up, my dad rode Harleys. He still rides Harleys. He's probably owned 5, 10 of them. I don't know. But when I grew up, I wanted to ride a crotch rocket. You know, I rode dirt bikes and I loved the nimble feel of a crotch rocket, and so I did. So when I was growing up, I decided, hey, I want to go really fast. I want to look really cool, and you know, all that, you know, early 20s, late teens crap that everybody goes through. I went through that same thing. Let's try fishing out there. You know, then I got in a bad relationship and ended up having to sell all my fun toys, which included, of course, my motorcycles, because why wouldn't it? And so that led to me being bikeless for a few years. Then with my new wife, new and improved, wife 3.0, she's amazing. You know, with my new wife, the conversation always came up that, you know, I wanted to get another crotch rocket, and well, she was pretty highly against me getting another one. You know, they're super fast, and you know, I used to get in a lot of trouble on it. Not that I ever, you know, got caught or did anything really. Well, I did stupid stuff, but not that I ever got caught doing stupid stuff. So you know, it's not that I had anything on my record from it, but she just didn't see that as a wise thing to do now that I'm pushing 30. You know, we have good jobs, and she wants to keep me around for a while. I don't understand necessarily why, but that's, you know, that's all her, I guess. So, you know, so we finally got into a conversation where I was like, you know, I really want one, and I'm gonna have one anyways one day. And she was like, oh, you are, huh? And, you know, kind of got all high and mighty on me about it, and and I was like, yeah, I'm going to, and it's going to be, you know, sometime soon. Well, she didn't, you know, she don't necessarily like that. And so when I started talking to her about, you know, about getting our bike, she's like, well, I would never let you have another crotch rocket. So so I brought it up to her. So she was like, you know, I'd never let you have a crotch rocket. So I said, well, how about a Harley? You know, they run in my family. You know, my dad's always had one. I've always liked them. I'd like to ride a Harley then. And so for a while she fought it, and you know, every time she'd say no, I would just go back to my good old faithful, okay, well, I'm gonna buy myself a crotch rocket. After a little bit of time, she stopped fighting me so much on it, and we were watching TV one night, and I was looking up bikes online. I was like, look, I can get a new bike. It's only going to cost me, I don't know, $100 a month or whatever, and which, by the way, is not true at all. And so finally she was like, all right, I'll let you get a bike. And you know, and then she wanted to do everything on her terms. So after that, it was, well, let's see if we can find you a bike. But she wanted to go when she wanted to go look at them, and I had my eye kind of set on a Fat Boy. Sorry, not a Fat Boy, on a Dyna Wide Glide. And you know, I just love the look of them. They're kind of a classic look. They almost look like a chopper. I mean, it's just an absolutely beautiful bike. You know, big V twin in it. I actually like the look of the, you know, of the little 883s and the 1200 Sportsters as well. We went and looked at a couple of 1200s, but you know, I kind of wanted the big motored bike and still have it, you know, be sexy. It looked like a little kind of, you know, I don't know, old school. So one day we're going. I'm like, you know, we're going to these different dealerships and looking at things, and I'm like, hey, if you want me to be really safe, you should get me a helmet. You know, and I want a Harley helmet. So she was like, yeah, I get that. We'll go get you a Harley helmet. And the rest, as they say, is history. We went to the Harley store. I did the old pretend to be a good husband thing. We looked at the girl clothes for a while. Then we looked at, you know, then we kind of walked around, we looked at helmets, and like, I don't know, helmets are kind of expensive. And on the way out, I was like, you know, I just want to look at some bikes while we're here. I mean, we're already here. And she says she knew the whole time that's what I was doing. But so we stopped to look at a couple of bikes, and and I sat on this bike, and of course the salesperson over there, he's over there in a heartbeat, you know, best sale he's ever made. And he comes running over, and, oh, you're looking at getting yourself a new Harley? And my wife's like, yeah, eventually. And I do have to do a quick shout out actually to Longhorn Harley Davidson here in Arlington, Texas. They were absolutely amazing. Walked us through the whole process. My wife was done the second I sat on the bike, and this sales guy came over and they started their amazing sales process there. Like, there was no way she was going to be able to resist, you know, making me happy. And and so she didn't. So she eventually said yes. You know, they didn't really even give her the option to say no. They did such a good job there. And so one of my other toys, they didn't even give her the option to say no, and they did such a good job. And yeah, so we walked out that day actually without helmets, and I got a new bike. Imagine that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.